We invited him because how long have you been playing League?
I'm a nerd.
He's a nerd for League.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
I can't believe it. Still can't believe you're still playing. It's amazing. It's like salute because
I don't know.
the patience you need
playing.
for that game.
Yeah, it's been 11 years.
Oh, okay. So.
Okay.
Hello. So today we have a special guest. Our special guest is no other than Denthew. Denthew. I still can't believe Starbucks did that to your name.
I just feel bad for the worker. On Christmas too.
It was a Christmas morning, like the 25th of December.
Like I can't believe That's like, yeah, I have no idea.
That's not a funny joke. Oh my god, that's so sad. But
yeah,
okay.
She was like, "Wait, really? Dead to you?" And he's like, "Yeah." I mean, you didn't
I thought
hear
she just said my name back. With the masks, you barely understand anyone ever, So I didn't. Yeah.
That's true. All right, Yasmin. Let's. How about you? Introduce more about our special guest.
So yes, this is our special guest. He's
really amazing.
And maybe you can introduce yourself.
I'm Denthew.
That's true. You could do that.
Denthew. We are married.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah, I think so.
Denthew is Yasmin's hubby. And today we are gonna talk about Arcane. Arcane.
What?
It's a great show.
So,
also before that, we invited him because how long have you been playing League?
I'm a nerd.
He's a nerd for League.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
I can't believe it. Still can't believe you're still playing. It's amazing. It's like salute because
I don't know.
The patience you need
playing.
For that game.
Yeah, it's been 11 years. It's a long time to play this.
11 years. You started when you were like.
When I was.
Dang. 15?
15. Okay, so maybe a little less than 11 years. I'm 25, yeah, so 10 years. But soon will be 11 years, sadly.
Oh my god!
I watch, the pro scene. It's just a part of my life now. It's just very exciting.
I first met you like at the restaurant, and then I told you I had the key, the lanyard for the key, and then it was like League of Legends, and then she was like, "Oh wait, do you play League?" I'm like, "No, it's my husband's." And you got so excited.
Yeah, because I'm like, oh wait. Honestly, it's the playing with your friends. Like it's the fun of that. Like when I saw you, like, oh, you had that. I'm like, what? You play? That would be so funny because it's hard to find someone that
definitely not me.
It's never too late.
No.
He's like,
hey, I asked you to try to teach me, and you're like, no, only one person can play League in a married couple.
Yeah, you have to be productive. I have to be the unproductive one.
Fun, and you can be his support if he plays.
Yeah, you can be my support.
Cheering pom poms.
No, I mean the support role champion.
But we get it.
Yeah. You actually have to go heal him or help him stun people. No, it's just backup stuff.
Keep me alive.
Can you speak my language? Because I don't know any
You see, so there are 3 types of people here, right now. It's one that never played or doesn't seem to grasp the concept of the game.
The cool one.
Fair enough. And then Denthew, which has played and is playing and is still rocking at it. So yes, and then there is me, who was hardcore player before, and not that great of a player, but was obsessed with it, and then just slowly stopped because it was hurting my grades too much. I would really play until 6 a.m. and go to school right after, and it's that is not healthy. It's not healthy.
So that's why we have you on the show, and we're gonna talk about Arcane. Arcane.
If you guys don't know, Arcane is the story behind Arcane is based off League of Legends characters and storylines, by the way. That's why we talked about League of Legends before. That I don't know if anyone probably doesn't know. Yeah.
I know. I think I was very excited. I think it's just I think they announced it that they were doing an animation 2 years ago. So long ago. Or that they were partnered with Netflix and making an original. And yeah, I think at that point I was quite pumped though for it. I was excited, but then you forgot about it because it was 2 years ago and they didn't really have anything. And then they finally released the trailer, and I remember oh, this looks quite good. This looks decent. Yeah. Usually video games don't do so well when they get adapted to the film, whether it's like a movie or a TV show. So I don't think, I think my expectations were quite low. I think everyone's expectations were low, at least from the community.
No one wants to jinx it. That's hard.
Yeah, right? You just don't want to be another Warcraft movie or Dota. Dota also had a Netflix original come out, and it was...
It wasn't so good.
And the only reason she watched it is because I was like, oh, you should watch it.
Yeah, no. He's been... I think you asked me, a couple of weeks before I really watched it. I think... Yeah, I don't know. I was doing other stuff, and I was like, oh, it's an animation, and, it's not my priority in life, So... but he asked me a few weeks prior to me starting to watch it, and then I was like, okay, I'll watch it at some point, and I started watching it. So I don't think I watched the trailer or was ever aware of the show until he told me.
Fair enough. I remember when I first saw it, I remember thinking, oh, it's rated PG-14, and I'm like, it's probably childish, and but then it started playing by itself, how Netflix does that, and it was gory from the start. I was like, whoa, what is this? Okay, it's actually it's a really dark past here. And after I finished one episode, I'm like, okay, I gotta tell Tyler to watch this. Even though he doesn't know League of Legends, he will like this just because it's dark. Don't wanna give out any spoilers, but let's tell people why they should watch this show.
No spoilers. We're gonna tell the listeners what we like about the show without spoilers, and I'm gonna try my best because I'm horrible at that. I'm not so good at that. I think we should go with someone who knows the most about League.
There we go. Okay, let's do that. You just want to go last.
Wait, Fati, what that said. Wait, someone's calling him.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he...
Dantana.
It means wait.
Yeah,
Dantana.
What's this?
I'm trying to teach him Cantonese.
What's this?
Just
talk about what we like about the show, starting with the person that has the most League of Legends knowledge.
Without spoilers.
Without spoilers.
So, I went into it knowing, the lore. So, I knew the background of all the characters that were in it. Because
the lore.
This is what it's called when you have a lore of a game. You have the lore of the characters. It's the backstory lore of these characters, the story of why they're there and what they're doing and things like this. Okay.
Their biography.
So basically, yeah. So I watched it knowing all of it. So, but even with it, I think there were definitely. I don't know, it kept me on my toes. I think it's just it was so exciting. I don't know, and it was really well animated. I think that's what stood out the most. I'm not a big fan of animations, I'm not gonna lie. It's Avatar's The Last Airbender, probably the hypest I got when it came to animations.
Yes.
I usually like to stick with the real life things. But Makes sense. I think it was just so beautifully done, especially some of the fight scenes. I won't, go into them because of spoilers, but especially this one in the later episodes, I just think it was just so really, really beautifully made. Just the dynamic between the two characters, and I think that's why it really made you immersed into the world. I guess it's a different style, but it brought me into it, and it made me excited for it. And it's just the plot never felt slow, and it just kept going. It's split into 3 acts, right? You have the first act, the second act, and the third act, 3 episodes each. And it's after each act, it was very much so you couldn't wait for the next week where the next act would come out. Well, I guess I had to watch it like that, but you probably just binged it.
I did. After the second episode, I just binge watched from the 3rd to the 9th.
me, oh my god, it took me my whole heart to like stop so that I can like wait for Tyler to watch it, and it's like I want to finish it.
Yeah.
It's so good. I cried so much and I felt so much feelings. Oh my god.
Even like the colors during the fight scenes or even throughout the show, I think the colors are really cool.
So pretty.
Like,
so
very
pretty.
vibrant.
And the storyline, like I thought it was gonna be more like League of Legends, like the lore. You're right, like it already had the game already had a lore, like the storyline of each character and stuff like that. But they only show like a glimpse of it, I feel like, because there's so many champions that are not in Arcane, so it's like it makes you very excited. Like I feel so excited for like the next coming stuff. My favorite character in League of Legends is Shyvana, which unfortunately I didn't see in the show, but spoiler alert, oh my god, you see, like already spoiler, but it's like but it's not a big spoiler. It's like this is because the show is mainly about she's so cool. And then she like just turns into a freaking dragon, man. It probably like it will look too much like Game of Thrones if it's like dragon, the dragon is in me. But yeah, she's super cool, and also the music goes really cool with it too.
Oh, the music.
Yeah, it's like mainly
The
Imagine
music
Dragon,
was really
I
good.
feel like. Yeah, it's so cool.
Wait, so you both thought that the music was good?
Yeah.
Because actually, that's probably the biggest critique that everyone has
Really?
for the show.
Like negative?
That it's like the soundtrack, like the one is good, but when like Imagine Dragons or there were some other performances when they were just thrown in there, it felt like it took you out of the universe.
Oh,
I think that's
the biggest critique for the show.
The intro to the show is Imagine Dragons.
Well, yeah,
right?
but the intro is a bit different. But like in the midst of it, they also would start playing. Like I think they played Imagine, like the enemy song once, right? But there's also these other songs like with words that were like very pop rock, or I don't know how you would. Actually, what is Imagine Dragons genre?
Like an alternative rock, alternative
rock, right? They would throw that in, and it's sort of like, it doesn't really fit the vibe. That was what some people.
I understand.
I didn't care so much. I'm a huge Imagine Dragons fan, so it's like,
Same. That's why
I'm half there for that.
But I understand what you mean, though. Yeah, there's some people that think Imagine Dragon has gone to the mainstream, and it used to not be or something. But so some people when they hear Imagine Dragon, they're like, it's them. It's like a love-hate thing, I feel like.
Yeah. So
maybe that's why they're trying to get popular with Arcane, maybe.
Probably brought them to more of the world, since actually Arcane did really well outside of America. America did okay. It still hit, I think, #1 once on Netflix, but it didn't stay there very long, right? I mean, it was in the midst of Squid Game, or Squid Game had come out maybe a few weeks before that, or a month before that, and it's still very much popular.
I don't know if you guys saw, like, there's also Easter eggs. I don't know if you saw.
Oh yeah, I watched a few YouTube videos for that.
Timo is on like.
Yeah, I did.
Nerd.
Like
I don't know.
Comment. Look out for it. It's not a spoiler. Yeah. It's a Easter egg. Okay, find it. Okay.
They had to throw Timo in there. They
had to. It's just he's so OP and
he's
so
like
adorable.
Little rat character that's really annoying, and so everyone hates Timo. That's the meme.
He could get invisible, like if he doesn't move, like for I think 30 seconds, and then obviously like you just walk in the lake, like whatever, and then he will like spit like this venom things on you, and you're just dead. And he would lay mushrooms like I don't know everywhere, and then once you get hit by the mushroom, you dead. You almost just dead. So.
True.
He's a problem.
Annoying. Just really annoying.
It's like.
But yeah, no, I like how they introduced the relationship between the sisters and how deep it was, and how just like everything around is just centering on the sisters, and I don't know, and I also felt I felt a lot for Jinx. Like I think I really like Jinx, and then everything around her, like the colors of the hallucination. And like, how? I don't know how.
I mean, I think it's just fair to say that Jinx goes through a very internal, has a lot of internal conflict of what she, or like how of her past, right? I mean, you find right in the very beginning, Jinx when the underground or Zon.
Everything in the story was so relatable. It's at least to me it was very relatable, and I understood the feelings and I felt for the characters, and I felt that's why you cry, because it was real. It felt so real. And
You're right.
Also what I liked, this was more after that I found out that a lot of the things that she did or she had after she grew up, all of the things that she had in her room and the things that she designed, they were from her childhood. She already had the intelligence as a kid, and even the some of her weapons, I saw in a YouTube video where it's part of her drawings in her room when she was a kid, so it was there, but just it's different. It's That's not true. It's different. Yeah. So it really attracted me to just want to know what happens next. After the third episode, my mind was just
yeah, and Tyler was okay, we gotta, I wanna watch the next episode. And I was yep, keep them coming. When is the next season coming out again?
2023.
That's
the one thing that I was so upset about at the end. I was why? Why make us wait 2 years?
Well, I think for this first actually took him 6 years. This first season took him 6 years to make.
Well, the animation is just so sick. That's why it's so nice. You gotta give them props. Fair enough. It's so good.
Yeah, they might add new champions. Shyvana might get an introduction in season 2. I doubt it because they don't have any crossover lore wise. But you never know. You never know.
You never know.
For you guys, knowing these characters, it must be so exciting to watch a show and a story about them, right? Because you've been. Because, I don't know, in the game, they usually say stuff that's, unique to these characters, right? Do you now,
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, it must be, so cool to kind of know the backstory and how they, just
Caitlyn.
brought the whole world together.
Caitlyn with her cupcake thing. When she says, something, alright, cupcake. Well, another spoiler. But, yeah.
There's, definitely some, right, that you know. Yeah. I mean, just because you knew that it was taking place in the city of Zon and Piltover, you already can safely assume some champions would be in there, right, Jinx, Vi, and Jason Victor are probably the most known, and then Echo and Caitlyn and Singed as one of the bad guy.
Yep. Heimerdinger.
Just the fact that he was there.
Heimerdinger, he's hilarious, man. He's so cute. He's just such a cute
just so
guy.
wise.
Is there a reason why they chose Jinx and Vi as the main characters? Is it because they're the most powerful character in the game, or just random?
Because it's a social dilemma, right? It's a conflict between upper and lower class, which is something that we all can relate to. They're also humans, which help, right? They don't have magical abilities. Which also
I think they explain. So I think it's kind of an introduction, trying to explain how these characters have their weapons, how they got their weapons, how Vi has her punch.
Yeah, remember I was watching it and you were nerding over their weapons, just oh, this is so cool, is this what they use in the game?
Jason's hammer,
this is what they use.
And then the Victor's hand also, it was on there. So. I think that's a perfect story as well. And the especially first season, I think that was perfect. For Jinx, Vi, their sister, it's like Frozen, but a League of Legends, and it's obviously it's gonna win.
Also in a much darker way, because it's
so dark.
These the history is a lot deeper and darker and it's just.
Yeah, and it's actually involving gangsters or it's kind of mafia, the what's his name? Silco. He's
those are the reasons to watch Arcane. Must watch.
Yeah.
Must watch, guys. If you haven't, please do. So
I made my sister promise she'll watch it. I hope she'll watch it.
Dude, she'll cry because I cry. I mean, I cried so much. Oh my god!
I was watching next to you, so I was holding back my tears because I didn't want to.
show emotion.
It's just
any movie with sisters I like. Yeah.
That's true. I understand. Like me too. Like sisters or like best friends or like just any type of fallout, right? Oh, yeah. All right, guys.
Or even just the struggle through the conflict of like good and bad and just
all good and
bad.
Yes.
So must watch Arcane. Oh yeah.
Yeah. The corruption. It's like I hate like, you know, those shows that show like how greedy the rich people are. That's like, oh yeah. Show me that. Show me the corruption. Show the truth.
But then it also shows that it's always not as simple as it looks to solve to like, resolve these kind of issues.
Some people don't even know what's going on. That's what I mean. Like watch the show. People will understand. All right.
Okay.
And hopefully everybody have a good day. Everybody have a good year.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us for this episode.
Thank you so much, Denthew, for your time.
It's such an honor, all your loyal listeners.
Yay.
We hope that's enough reasons for you to go open your Netflix account and watch Arcane. Binge watch it during this winter break.
And hopefully this coming year we'll actually find a time for us to vlog in Chinatown. I didn't get to go to New Jersey, so yeah, long story short, we are postponing that for next time. But anyways, thank you guys for watching.
Guys.
Have a amazing 2022.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Bye.
Bye. Dude, you can't tell, but like I'm like feverish right now.
Oh, are you still feeling sick? I thought you were feeling better.
I have a headache. Oh wow, look, we're both sick.
Like I feel like on and off all the time. It's like first I feel like I'm better, then afterwards. But the whole time I'm just melting away. I feel like.
You're like you're losing your mind.
I am losing my mind, man. I'm so sick.
The next day, Patty tested positive for COVID-19.